welcome back here to Rose Gymnasium on campus of Wolfe County High School, getting this basketball season kicked off. Tonight, got the Wolfe County Lady Wolves taking on those June Buchanan Lady Crusaders. Big night here. It's kind of a changing of the guard for the Lady Wolves. You know, Coach Gary Brown has been such a great guy you have around the program. He's been working with Wolfe County for so long. And tonight will be the first game for the new coach, Troy Wilson. Troy's got plenty of background in coaching. He's coached baseball for years. He's been a rep all around the region. He's got plenty of, right now he's actually kind of running himself to death a little bit. He's actually got two teams. He's still coaching the middle school team over there in Lee County. He's a great guy. They're going to look forward to seeing what he can do here with the program. So on the other side, for the Lady Crusaders, Coach Kevin Davis. He had the pleasure of getting to watch their team 4 or 5 times last year. The Lady Crusaders are extremely young. When you look at the roster, all the same players that you were used to talking about last year, whether it be Dials or Martin or Moore, their leading contributors are all back. And the oldest one of those is a junior. Dials is actually Moore is a sophomore. Like I said, it's a really young team. When you're talking about June Buchanan, everybody always kind of wants to talk about Mia Mark. Last year, she kind of carried that scoring load for June Buchanan. Had some really awesome games. I got to watch her over in that Buckhorn Classic. I think she was dropping 20 and 30 a game over there, hitting a ton of threes. Averaged 15.8 points a game last year for the Crusaders. The Lady Wolves, we thought about changing the guard for the coaches, but it's the same thing on the girls' side. Is that last year, if you watched any Lady Wolves ball, man, you heard Jazzy Banks, Kenzie Miller, Nay Noble. And out of those three, Nay's the only one that's left. So like I said, they're going to really have a lot of production to make up for. Is this Jazzy Banks last year averaged 18.5, and Kenzie was 8.2. So they got a ton of offensive production that they are going to need to make up this year. And they're going to have to do it without sophomore Gracie Brown. Last year she had that big push towards the end of the year, had a ton of points, and was playing great ball, but injured her knee. And she had to have knee surgery, so she's actually going to be out for this whole season. So I hate to see it, because like I said, she was having such a great year there at the end of the year. Looking for some big things. I said a lot of the different young Lady Wolves going to have to step up and kind of fill those positions. But we have about 3 minutes here before we're going to get it tipped off. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back here in about 2 minutes with Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolfe County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians, Whitaker Bank is a uniquely Kentucky bank committed to the communities it serves. At Whitaker Bank, you'll find personalized service, a dedication to excellence, and a genuine desire to help you achieve your financial goals. Visit us at any of our conveniently located branches or go to whitakerbank.com to learn how Whitaker Bank can serve you. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Holbrook Equipment, located just off the Mountain Parkway in Campton, Kentucky, has been your hometown construction and agricultural equipment dealer since 1981. When you're looking for quality, dependable, and efficient equipment, Holbrook is where you can find it. Proud dealers of Kubota, Hyundai, Vermeer, and Lampride equipment, Holbrook prides themselves on matching each customer's unique needs with the equipment that will serve them the best. Come see them today and visit their website at holbrookequipment.com or give them a call at 606-668-7261.
Whether you're starting out or starting over, your next chapter begins here. Enroll now for spring 2026 courses at Hazard Community and Technical College. HCTC meets you where you are with flexible online and in-person classes, short-term programs, and hands-on training for in-demand careers. When you choose HCTC, you're choosing opportunity, support, and a community that believes in you. Call 606-487-3293 to enroll today.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
Welcome back here to Rose Gymnasium. We're getting the starting lineups here for the Lady Crusaders. We had number 22, Abby Anderson, number 0, Lillian Bell, 14, Anderson Dials, 33, Mia Martin, and then looks like we may have had number 10, Zoe Moore. Now for those Wolfe County Lady Wolves, we have number 24, the anchor in the middle, Naomi Noble, number 44, Harper Holbrook, number 0, Ariana Hall. Number 1, Hannah Bush. And number 55, Miranda Cox, rounding out the starting 5 for those Lady Wolves. Did a much different looking team this year for Coach Wilson. It's a lot of youth, going to expect a lot. Like I said, going to really rely on Miss Noble in the middle. So, last year she had a phenomenal last year with 9.2 points a game and 12.4 rebounds a game. This is going to be that leader that the Wolves are going to need on the floor this year. Kind of waiting around. We've been waiting on the national anthem. Cheerleaders got set up. We got set up. Everybody got set up, but maybe having some audio issues. May not get that in tonight. I would like to say hello. My name's Matthew Hudson. I'll be on the call tonight for you. And the one and only Darren Back over here going to be running the show, producing the game for us.
Sir, thank you, Matt.
We're going to have jump here, Moore versus Noble. As we get this one tipped off and the season started. Gets hit by Noble. We have a take by Holbrook. Quick play up and on the board. 2 points for the Lady Wolves. You're going to see them try to push the pace a lot this year. Dials primary ball handler here. Good pass down to Moore. Good shot put up. Just rims out. Noble pulls down the rebound but loses control. Let's say it is out of bounds to the Lady Wolves. Throws it in to Holbrook. Going to run the show here on top. Quick pass out to the wing. Good pass to Bush. First round gets that ball into Noble. Double team quickly. Tries to split that double team. Takes too many steps there. He said, I'd like to see Noble there kind of find their open teammate. He said, if you got 2 on you, there's always going to be someone open. Good step through move. Just took that extra step. Dials back to the box. Finds Martin in the corner for a quick 3. Just off. Good job by Noble being able to corral that ball in. Another rebound. Got to run it down herself. It's always a luxury when you got a center that can bring the ball up the court. We had a screen set by Noble there for Hall, and saying didn't get her feet quite set. They're going to move the screen, foul on Noble, first of the game. Usually these games get started about 7:15, 7:30, but tonight Lady Crusaders are a little short-handed. They only have 7 players. So they ask if they could play the varsity game first. Yeah, that way they have fresh legs and better competition. Dowles runs the point. Over to Anderson, into Martin real quick in the corner again for a quick three-pointer. Good rebound by Bush. Just pushing the pace up the floor. Ball tipped away. Hall be able to bring it back in. Harper is going to get everything set back up. Anderson with that great defense out front. Kick back out to Noble. In trouble there. Quick pass inside. Contested, able to knock away. Good hustle by both teams there with a jump ball, and we'll go back to the Lady Crusaders. It was Bell there, able to dive on the floor and get first to the ball. Fouls. Quickly over to Anderson. They were in that back screen a lot for Martin, trying to get her that open three. Fouls moving around. Martin again. Anderson down to Bell down low. Little size mismatch there with Noble. Smart kicks it back out. The Howells looked like she had an open three-pointer there. Just didn't pull the trigger. They back out to Dials to reset the offense. Martin on the wing. Good pass inside to Moore, but Noble able to get back and get that block. Good defensive effort there by Noble, forcing that shot. Lady Wolves able to pull it back down as Bush sets up the offense. Over good play there, hand off back to Hall. Okay, deep in the paint there and drill to draw the foul. Over a good back screen there, set, able to get the ball to Noble. Looked like she had good position, but Bell with that great hands there, able to knock it away last second. All gets the ball in the corner. They call a foul on Martin there. So it looks like she bumped Hall as she was trying to go baseline. The double screen set, able to get it up. Good position inside. Not able to finish. As that's Miranda Cox with the good opportunity there for the Lady Wolves. Good hands by Holbrook, able to knock the ball away. Give it back to her. Pushing the pace. Able to get all the way inside, just rims out. Dials pushing it back herself for the Lady Crusaders. Goes through 1, 2, 3. Lady Wolf finds Martin for the easy layup. Good offense there by the Lady Crusaders. Getting that ball out before the defense was able to get set up. They're running this high action here with Noble. Fake handoff this time. Just takes it herself. Good move by Nate to get the inside and get the easy layup. Lady Wolves back on top, 4-2. Dials throws down low to Bell, back out. Reset, Dials makes the move. Pass inside to Moore. Just a little low there. She couldn't handle it, so it'll be off her leg. Ball goes back to the Lady Wolves. Good. 3:53 still left here in the first, and man, if they keep this pace up,
it's been back and forth.
Very back and forth. These girls are going to be wore out. So we have some subs here for the Lady Crusaders. We have number 5, Demetria Gibson. And number 25, Riley Miller in the game. Good job, the defense by Dials. Ever gets the ball, takes it herself all the way to the hoop. Gets that layup, cuts over in front of Holbrook. Smart use of the body there to keep Holbrook away. Ties it back up, 4-4. Throwing that high action there for Noble. Able to find some room. Good look there as she pulled up. Just didn't get a drop. Man, the hustle here by both teams has been you couldn't ask for any more to start this game off. Said Miranda Cox there involved trying to get that tie up, get that rebound. Arrow keeps it with the Lady Wolves. Holbrook looking. Once again, good opportunity down low. Cox just not able to finish. Had their hands all over. Lady Crusaders got to get that rebound pulled down. Cox misses his shot, able to chase the ball down herself. Harper throws it inside the Noble. Good defense there. Knocks the ball away. Ball will come back to the Lady Crusaders. Looks like Nace had really good position a couple times there on the block. And they're just, man, they've scouted them well. They're dropping the second one. They're double teaming her just about every time she touches the ball.
Yeah, when she gets it in that deep, it usually results in 2.
Dial's trying to get the ball inside. Hall cuts the ball off. Good pass out front to Holbrook. That's some good open court offense there by the Lady Wolves. Ends up in 2 quick points for Wolfe County to get the lead back. That brings it up, gives Martin. Trying to double that out on the perimeter, but Martin with an open 3 and drains it. Cannot let Mia Martin have that much time to set up. Like I said, last year, she hit 56 three-pointers. She has shown time and time again she can make that shot. Good weaved offense here by Lady Wolves. Bush just a little hard on the shot. Good hands by McGee. Knocks the ball loose. Lady Wolves. Just took Holbrook a little strong on that one. Maybe 2 open this time.
Good defense by Noble there.
Yeah, good hustle getting out on the perimeter. Said Noble, noticed you followed between last year and this year, has slimmed down some this year, is running the floor exceptional well. Just a kind of, I say, lazy thinking play there by the Lady Crusaders. Inbound the ball into the front court. Passed it back to Martin, over and back. By Noble, top of the free throw line. Quick shot and drains it. Good shot by Noble. She can start hitting that 15-foot shot more consistently. And pull those defenders out. Man, she's going to be hard to handle.
I saw her hitting some 3s and warm-ups.
If she hits those, she'll be unguarded. Moore gets the ball back out to Martin. Sets back up with Dials. Martin flashes again on the baseline. 3-pointer. McGee can pull that ball down. Holbrook pushing the pace. Gets to the rim and finishes. Good job there by Holbrook. So 4 quick points here by the Lady Wolves has got them back out in front 10-7.
Biggest lead of the game, Matt. 3 points.
It's been a tight game throughout. Martin looking. Finds Moore in the corner. Good defense by McGee. He kicks the ball back out to Dials. Resets the offense. Moore. Moore just took a little hard pass there. Too close to Martin. Comes off her leg. Turnover back to the Lady Wolves. Good thought. He said Martin flashes from side to side a lot. You'll see a lot of back screens for her, trying to get her open in those corners for those 3-pointers. So Noble at top of the key. No one picking her up. She'll just take it herself. Jump shot. A little hard. Ball's out of bounds off Moore. Lady Crusaders. Looks like we had a sub I did not see there.
3.
Yep. 23, Trinity Roberts has come in the game for the Lady Wolves. And, number 3. That is Chloe Tyron. Good. Harper sits back. No, Tyron trying to set it back up. We had a quick timeout here by Coach Wilson. He didn't like what he was seeing there on the floor. a 30-second timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be right back here in 30 seconds on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Welcome to the new Women's Health Clinic at Hazard ARH. Our expert team, led by OBGYN Dr. Ramon Thomas, nurse midwife Tanisha Blair, OBGYN physician assistant Crystal Gibson, and nurse practitioner Kristen Hurt. At ARH, we provide compassionate, personalized care for all women. From routine exams and birth control options to pregnancy care, menopause management, and minimally invasive surgery. Trust us with your women's health needs. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Welcome back here to Wolfe County High School. The Lady Wolves currently have a 10-7 lead over those Lady Crusaders from June Buchanan. Been a great game so far. Fast-paced action back and forth. So neither team been able to pull away so far. Like I said, it's kind of cool to get a look. Like I said, for so many years, it feels like I could come down here and I've watched Kenzie Miller have the ball in her hands a lot, or Jazzy Banks. So a new look here, Lady Wolves. Harper Holbrook, a big piece of that, said handling the ball a lot, setting that offense up. Finds that top of free throw line again, quick. Shot, not able to get the drop, and this time all the way to the hole. McGee there to get the rebound. But the Cardinals sin of someone that plays inside do not bring that ball down. McGee had the size advantage, but brought the ball down. Got it tied up. Jump ball takes it back to the Lady Crusaders. Did not see the clock, though. They were not able to get the shot off. So at the end of one, we have the Wolfe County Lady Wolves with a 10-7 lead over the June Buchanan Lady Crusaders. We're going to kick it out for 1 minute. We'll be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone and give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5502.
Welcome back here to the Rose Gymnasium. Says getting ready to get this second quarter tipped off. Coach Wilson over here has already stripped off the polo.
It didn't last long.
It didn't last long. He said, if you watched any Bluegrass Sports Nation last year during basketball season, Troy was one of our announcers. He did a lot of our Lee County stuff and a lot of our Wolfe County stuff. I said it's good. Great to see him have an opportunity here at the high school level.
He'll still be doing some of the boys' games, perhaps.
Yeah, he said somehow on his already super busy schedule, he was still going to help us out and do the boys' games. Ball's inbounds to Holbrook. It's spread out. Once again, Noble at the top of the key. Good move there. Able to get deep. And bank shot is in. Good job. Good play by Noble there. Using that size advantage, able to get the shot up and overhaul. Not Hall, I'm sorry. Bell.
Noble looks like she's taking her play to the next level. She's got a lot of moves and hitting that mid-range jumper.
That's kind of what that's what the Lady Wolves are needing this year. Like I said, with Jazzy Banks last year kind of drove that offense. This year looks like it's going to be Noble. Good movement there by the Lady Crusaders. Finds more in the key, able to get that bank shot. 2 points there for the Lady Crusaders. Hall sets up the offense. A weave action to Bush. Able to quick spin move back to the middle. Sun defender had their position there. Bush just loses control. So the ball will come back to June Buchanan. Ball's getting set up. Ball after Moore. Shuffles her feet there as she was looking around trying to figure out the pass. Holbrook looks over to Coach Wilson, gets the call. Quick move to the middle of the paint. Able to find some space, not able to get the ball to drop. They're going to get a foul call on, looks like Harper Holbrook there to reach in after the rebound. I'm not going to speak for Coach Wilson, but as someone that's coached a little himself, I love that kind of play. If they're going to get a foul trying to get in there and get the ball, it's kind of hard to argue with them too much. Leave action to Martin Holbrook, really applying the pressure out front. Not going to give Martin any room.
Oh.
The pressure pays off. Holbrook steals it from Martin. Hesitation there at the end. Good move. Holbrook stopped on a dime, got that bank shot to fall, and extends this lead to 5 points. We got a 30-second timeout by June Buchanan. We'll take it with him. Be right back here on BSN. Appalachia's #1 motorsports dealer since 2007, YPK Motorsports is excited to help you experience the fun and adventure a quality off-road vehicle can bring to your life. Now with 5 locations, YPK invites you to see our great selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, and more. Come visit us in Jackson, Hazard, Painesville, Ashland, or Pound, or you can always visit us online at ypkmotorsports.com. But there, just a quick, not even 2 minutes in here to the second quarter, June Buchanan calls a quick timeout, tries to regather. So the lead has went up to 5 points for the Lady Wolves. This quarter, you kind of look at Noble and Holbrook kind of taking over.
Yeah, and I've noticed a difference in the Wolfe County defense, playing much more aggressively, forcing some turnovers, and making them pay on the other end.
Yeah, much more aggressive defense. Like I said, pushing that ball out. Holbrook really smothering out there on defense. So they backed up now, man-to-man. Yeah. Noble tries to take the ball from Bell. Moore. Back off to Anderson, back to Bell. So just a dribble weave action there out front. Finds Dials again, but not before another June Buchanan timeout. This time it will be another 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it right here, Darren.
All right.
One thing we didn't get to mention at the beginning of the game was this all-star officiating staff we have here tonight. We have some of the best ones from around the region with Mark Pence, Keith Morgan, and Kenny Gay calling this game. So far, no complaints. If you can say that about the refs, if you don't even know they're here, that's one of the best things you can kind of say.
They've called a great game so far.
Man, you expect that out of this bunch. Like I said, a lot of games under their belts.
Did you mention this new court? Sure you did.
I have not talked about this new court, man. As soon as I hooked the camera up and started filming, though, I was very appreciative. This thing was videoing extremely well. And kudos to the Wolfe County Board of Education. All these facilities in Wolfe County, they're upgrading. Some great things coming here for the sports and athletic facilities here in Wolfe County. Defense there by Hall would not deny Dials the ball. Brings it up herself. Nolan Gardner pulls out for 3. Isn't able to get it to drop, but the rebound does ricochet off of Bell and will stay with Wolfe County. He's fired that popcorn machine up there, and I'm going to get hungry.
I'm smelling it.
Good pass inside to Noble. It's triple teams. Still able to get the ball up and in. 3 Lady Crusaders on Noble. She still powers through that and is able to get that to drop, if you notice, with her left hand. So I said a great move there, able to finish. Now see if she can convert the 3-point play. Really pretty shot there. Is able to get that one to fall. So another 3 points there by Noble. Niles brings the ball up. Hall still applying that pressure out front and not letting them have a break. Bush able to capitalize, shoots the gap. Gets all the way to the rim, but not able to finish it. Good opportunity. Dials pushing the pace back this way for the Lady Crusaders. Martin with Holbrook all over. Holbrook steals. Loses their footing, though. Good job there being able to find Hall and keep the ball alive. Hall trying to find Noble. Does find Noble, but the pass deflected. Didn't get it in the right position. Good job, Noble, dribbling it out. Little wild action there. Comes the ball, will come back to Lady Crusaders. Noble brought the ball all the way back out and then tried to find Cox back down low.
It was a good look down there. Just couldn't hang on to it there.
You got your center, running around top of the key. Usually the lane's going to be a little more freed up. She was trying to take advantage of it. So the ball is not handled by Moore, but that does stay with June Buchanan. Bell having trouble here. Does find Moore down low. Hannah Bush able to take another steal for the Lady Wolves. This has been a clinic here in the second quarter in defense for Wolfe County. All with a quick move into the lane. Finds Holland down the shot's going up. Holbrook able to pull it back out. So I didn't see Holland come in the game. They're number 10 for Wolfe County. Next move on block. Finds Bush. Oh, more of a good defensive position. Able to get the block. Holbrook. She's hit that shot 2 or 3 times tonight already. That little floater to the front of the rim. Another 2 for Holbrook.
Last year, she was more of a three-point shooter. Looks like she's added some.
She did really well, like I said, playing off of Miller and Banks. Last year, being able to go find those open spots in the floor because a lot of people were looking at it. This year, said whole different role, handling the ball a lot more, and she's taking advantage of it, getting to the hoop and finish.
Yeah.
We have a sub come back in for June Buchanan. That would be 25. Riley Miller coming back in the game. McGee coming in for Wolfe County. Yep, missed another one. It's hard to keep up with these girls in that so much. Chloe Tyra back in the game for Wolfe County.
Nice cut.
Good job by Dials, but Noble. With Dials, had the lane to the basket. Noble just cuts that off, knocks the ball out of bounds. Anderson looks to inbound. Good pass underneath. Back to Anderson. Quick jump shot. Too hard. Holbrook's got the ball looking to push. It's the ball. Good spin move. Back. Looks like McGee may have thought she had a play on it. Someone may have tipped the ball. She just kind of let it go out of bounds. Styles able to get around Tyra. Initially, Holbrook, she's going to end up with double-digit steals. Pushing the ball. Contested left-hand layup by Holbrook, able to knock that down.
This quarter's been all Lady Wolves. I'm not sure. Has the Lady Crusaders scored this quarter?
They 10-7, I believe. 2 points. Quick hands again by Bush. Tyra able to corral it. Dials quick back on defense. Able to cut her off. Hannah Bush able to get the ball back and says they're going to call it on the floor on the shot.
It's on the shot.
Yeah. So good job by Bush being able to get that ball. It looked like it was knocked loose. She got the ball quickly and got the ball to the rim. Draw those 2 foul shots. Pretty shot there. Able to knock the free throw down. Second shot. That one actually touched the rim. So that was not pretty. The first one still. If it goes in, it goes in. 2 points there by Hannah Bush. Dials with the ball, and Tyra still pushing that defense. Putting that pressure on June Buchanan. Great move by Dials. That would go all the way to the rim. Had to change her shot, though, to get around Noble. Tyra back up to Holbrook. Wide open 3. Wasn't able to get it to fall. Noble and Miller there both tie the ball up. Jump ball will go back to June Buchanan. So kind of blinked, though. It's 2 minutes left here in the second quarter, and Wolfe County's got a 14-point lead now.
Yeah, they've really stretched it out this quarter with their aggressive play.
Yeah, this defense. Like I said, quick movement. Martin, first touch she's had in a while, feels like. Drives the ball to the hoop, gets Hall on her hip. Stays with it. Still not able to get the job. Good rebound from McGee. Hall looks to push. Tries to get the spin move. Just carried it just a hair too much. They give you a little leniency on the spin move when you kind of dribbling. Hall brought that one all the way around. Dials comes back up on Tyra. Tyra picks her pocket all the way to the hoop. Dials able to get back on defense, cut that position off, and forces the turnover. Dials picks the dribble up. Man, Tyra just smothering her out. Quick pass back up to McGee to Tyra and finishes. Good play there by Wolfe County getting that ball pushed out in front. Oh. A foul on Tyra here. Chloe just an 8th grader for these Lady Wolves. A ton of 4 middle schoolers, 7 8th graders playing varsity ball here for the Lady Wolves. Future's bright here. Good move by Dials, been able to drive that ball. Gee drops down, tries to get the block, gets the body as well. Dials will have 2 shots. And the fun thing about these 2 teams is, I said, the youth. You know, we could watch almost these exact same 2 teams go at it for the next 2 or 3 years. Dials with a free throw, got a high arcing shot there.
Holbrook checking back in. It's like Tyra was a little shook up from that foul earlier.
Dials with a second shot. Rims out. Noble, good position, able to bring that rebound down. Is going to push it herself. Brings it up left hand, switches to the right, goes through the lane. Cannot get the layup to drop. Martin pushing back out. Dials out in front. Holbrook.
Nice finish.
Good job of Dials getting around. That's been the best offense so far for the Lady Crusaders. If they can get back quickly in transition before that Wolfe County defense can get set up, they've been getting some easier buckets. Quick screen by Noble for Hall. Finds Holbrook, drops down quickly. McGee down low. Yeah, shuffled her feet there. Trying to get that inside position, but man, Moore just had perfect setup on that. Kept her hands high, did not bring them down, able to force the turnover. Now back out to Martin. There's some pressure. Bush.
Not sure if they know there's 2 seconds left.
She got the ball off. They did know. Moore was trying to get to the rim, get the shot off. Just Noble there again for another block. So at the end of 2, the Lady Wolves have taken a 3-point lead and turned it to a 14-point lead. That's all the Lady Wolves there in the second quarter. After that, they turned that defensive pressure up. I said we're going to kick it out for a few minutes here in halftime. We'll be back here just a few minutes to break everything down in the first half, though, on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination. but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Franks, Dixie Freeze, Eve Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians, Whitaker Bank is a uniquely Kentucky bank committed to the communities it serves. At Whitaker Bank, you'll find personalized service, a dedication to excellence, and a genuine desire to help you achieve your financial goals. Visit us at any of our conveniently located branches or go to whitakerbank.com to learn how Whitaker Bank can serve you. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Holbrook Equipment, located just off the Mountain Parkway in Campton, Kentucky, has been your hometown construction and agriculture equipment dealer since 1981. When you're looking for quality, dependable, and efficient equipment, Holbrook is where you can find it. Proud dealers of Kubota, Hyundai, Vermeer, and Lampride equipment, Holbrook prides themselves on matching each customer's unique needs with the equipment that will serve them the best. Come see them today and visit their website at holbrookequipment.com or give them a call at 606-668-7261.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolfe County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
Welcome here on Bluegrass Sports Nation to getting this 2025-26 season kicked off, or tipped off. I'm sorry, still in football mode a little bit. Tipped off this year down here at Wolfe County, taking on June Buchanan Lady Crusaders. Like I said, just great show so far for the Lady Wolves. You know, I said it came in with a whole bunch of questions. New coach. You said the starting five drastically different than last year's. So kind of a lot of questions to be answered, and the first half, most of them were checked off. You know, the two standouts for me so far, and it kind of expected Noble. I mean, we knew. You knew that Nay was going to come in and be Nay.
But I think she's taking it up a level this year.
Yeah, if you've noticed, if you played last year, a lot of times she had a drop step, and she can turn over both shoulders still, but she had a drop step she used a lot. This year, she's handling the ball. She's bringing the ball up the floor. You know, her offensive game is just so much more well-rounded. It's going to be hard for any one person to try to guard her in this region. And then, I mean, Harper Holbrook, you mentioned it earlier about last year she shot a lot of threes. You know, last year she was known for, you know, her defense. She was always willing to get in there and fight on defense. Really step that pressure up and shoot threes. Like I said, last year, though, they had some other some senior leadership handle the ball. This year, so they needed her to take it on a different role, and so far, man, she has just really stepped up and showed out.
She's creating her own shots, driving the ball in addition to her teammates, and really impressed with her defense.
And I said, Holbrook, man, that's last year. Every time somebody asked me about the little, they always called her the little Holbrook girl.
Yeah.
And
now
she was
she's
smaller
in high
stature.
school.
Yeah, she is officially a freshman. She is in high school. So quite a few of these players in this game tonight are not high school. There's still quite a few middle schoolers. That kicks us back over to the Lady Crusaders. Number 33, Mia Martin. Kind of everyone after the season she had last year, kind of this year, they have the tape. Last year she was just a 7th grader. No, that's, well, who's this girl? She's, shooting all these threes and doing a good job. This year, there's
she's
some
an
tape
8th
on
grader?
She's an 8th grader.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
So like I said, last year, 16 points a game as a 7th grader. Everybody kind of, when they walk on the floor now, they're like fine 33, and that's it's a good compliment for her. If people know who she is and what she can do, so you got to kind of step up that game on defense for her. So we were talking about on the break, though, the standout we've had for Lady Crusaders so far has been Dials.
Yeah.
Number 14, Anderson has just really, she's been playing some great ball tonight. Handling, majority of the ball handling, bringing the ball up the floor for the Lady Crusaders. Being able to make the cuts, getting to the lane, making those passes. Has had a really good game, good solid game so far for June Buchanan.
Yeah, let's see what the Lady Crusaders adjusted at halftime for this pressure that the Lady Wolves have been applying and see if they can get back into this game. First quarter, very competitive. The Lady Wolves picked up the pressure in the second and caused a lot of turnovers, got a lot of easy points, and we'll see how the Lady Crusaders adjust.
Yeah, so just right now, just more ball handlers on the floor. Because we talked about Dials, but behind Dials, you're kind of looking at Anderson. They've had Martin in the action somewhat too in the dribble weave. You're gonna have to get some more ball handlers out front and try to get those defenders out of position. Both teams going back with the original starting 5. As Hall will trigger it in here to Holbrook. Noble out top. Watching that back cut. Makes a quick move herself. Step through. Not able to finish, but did draw the foul. That's what he's talking about, those quick feet of Noble this year, being able to split that double team before it gets in place and get a good shot off. Noble hits on the first free throw. Oh, second one just rims out. Bush and Moore. Good job there. Both girls in great position. Jump ball. We'll take it back to June Buchanan. Dials and Harrison bringing it up. Dials able to get around Hall quick. Move and float in the lane. So Dials once again, and just using that quick step, getting around Hall. Over sets it up to Bush. Quick. Throw down. Cox.
Nice defense by Dials.
Yep, tries to kick it back out. Dials cuts it off. Finds Martin up the floor. Hall gets back in position, but not in time. Martin, another. So 4 quick points here by the Lady Crusaders. Cuts the lead down to 11. Over trying to slowing the offense down here. Getting the offense set. Hall finds Noble. Good. Good look by Hall. Noble just not able to finish. Looks like she may got a little too deep there in the lane. Dials looks like she's going to get another layup opportunity. Hall gets her hands in there. Forces another jump ball. Little slip screen down here for the Lady Wolves. A pretty play last time. Till they try to go back to it. Holbrook setting it back up. Bush this time on the wing. Dials tries to take it from her. Bush cuts to the hole. Holbrook makes the move. Able to get the shot off. The little short. Anderson to Martin. Just not able to handle it. Dials will take it right into Noble's chest, though.
Nice defense.
Yeah, Noble came back the last second. They just hustled down the floor, got in position. Dials did not see it coming.
Matt, last year, watching the Lady Wolves, you're used to seeing a lot of three-pointer shots.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's a major difference I'm seeing right now is not very many threes taken.
As we have Tyra back in the game for Wolfe County. Anderson really pushing defense now up front for the Crusaders. Noble finds Cox down low. Pretty pass. Not able to finish. Dials pushing the pace. Martin bringing it up. Great look back to Anderson. I said Noble looked like she was going to maybe get another block. Finally opening a teammate on the shooting down the lane. Another 2 points, and the lead is now into single digits. So Coach Wilson not happy with the offense, defense of either one, it looks like here to start out this second half. Because for a full timeout, we'll take a 30-second break, and we'll be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians, Whitaker Bank is a uniquely Kentucky bank committed to the communities it serves. At Whitaker Bank, you'll find personalized service, a dedication to excellence, and a genuine desire to help you achieve your financial goals. Visit us at any of our conveniently located branches or go to whitakerbank.com to learn how Whitaker Bank can serve you. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Welcome back here to Rose Gymnasium, where the Lady Crusaders are on a little run here to get this second half started. Have cut a 13-point lead down to 9, just barely 2 minutes into this third quarter. So then they've done it. What we talked about earlier in the game is that transition offense, getting that ball out in front and pushing that pace, not allowing those Lady Wolves to get back and set that defense up.
Yeah, they've kind of flipped the script from the second quarter, and they are applying the pressure, causing turnovers, getting the ball down, and getting some easy shots.
Yeah, like you're talking about adjustments. You were talking about for the second half, there's Coach Davis putting Anderson out front, top here, and by putting the pressure on the ball handler really made a huge difference for the June Buchanan. Good screen action. Cox looks like she's getting passed out to Holbrook. Holbrook on different pages there. Look like she was getting ready to make a back cut. Good opportunity here for the Lady Crusaders to cut this 9-point lead on down. Ride this momentum. Tyra, man, that defense has just been outstanding tonight. More out front. Finds Dials. Tyra, once again, find that pressure. Cox going back off Anderson. Bush shoots the lane, able to get the steal. All the way down, not able to finish. So there's some contact, not called though. Noble, little Euro step across the lane. Not able to get the drop. Martin out. Great. Now listen, Tyra's just an anchor. This girl, her defense tonight has just been outstanding.
She can D up.
I mean, she's putting the pressure on the ball right there. She was 10, 15, 20 feet behind the play. Hustles back, able to knock the ball loose from behind, goes out of bounds off Martin, the ball back to Wolfe County. It's a great hustle play. Bush setting the offense up. Dials comes out and applies pressure. They're letting them play a little bit. Got a little too handsy on that one. Get the foul on Dials as Bush was looking to pass it down low. Call back in for Tyra. Set the offense up. The screen finds McGee, top of the key. Dials again comes from behind. Good defense. Holbrook, good move, able to cut around. Looks like they say she had double dribbled though there. She come across and tried to absorb that contact. Lead still at 9. Neither team able to get a bucket here. Last couple possessions. And it's Hall's turn now to apply the pressure to Dials. Foul on Hall. Dials not getting a break right now. If you notice, they're trying to switch in defenders. They're keeping someone fresh on the ball handler. Good pass. Looks like he's going to get a shot for Martin. Holbrook able to knock it away. Anderson, good screen there, trying to find Martin. Dials comes in, able to get the shot off. Miss, and the ball comes to Anderson. Fouled on the shot. So now the June Buchanan will go to the line, looking to cut into his lead a little more.
First shot from Anderson. Bank off the front of the rim. No good.
Yeah, a little hard there by Anderson. Hey, that first free throw is always the worst, man. I used to hate it. That first free throw is just getting it dialed in. Anderson held hard on that one, too. Rebound comes down to Noble. She's going to push it herself. Cuts back across the lane, goes to her left hand, not able to finish. Got a good look there. Going to have another quick foul by Hall as Dials was looking to push it out again. Step the offense. Hall set the pressure. Double team quick by Holbrook. And it paid off. Holbrook able to take the ball away. Looks inside to Noble. More good defense. Saying she shoveled her feet. Looked like she was trying to keep her pivot foot and find an open teammate there. Just not able to find anyone in time. So we have Roberts and Tyra back in the game for Wolfe County, along with Miller for June Buchanan. Dials, man, just never stops. Always cutting, always going, trying to get open. Tyra, though, back in, that outstanding defense, able to get around, finds Anderson. Not able to get the shot to fall. It's a great look by Dials. Draw the defender, drop the pass off. Everything but the bucket. Anderson, inbound play. The ball was, they're trying to inbound the ball. Ball was touched as it's being inbounded. Back to Anderson. Good cut. So again, found more. Has Roberts on her out here at the top of the key. Tyra gets a little into Dials there again. That will be the fourth team foul on Wolfe County.
One more will send the Lady Crusaders to the line this quarter.
Yeah. For two shots. Yeah, he said the last couple of years, went to that two. Great move by Dials. Broke Noble down. But could not get it to fall. McGee able to pull that rebound down, and Holbrook takes off. It's really pushing the pace. No one finds the ball. Gets a good look. Just not able to get it to fall. That's that shot. She's made that shot multiple times tonight. She's not able to get that one to drop. Number one rule, though, Lady Crusaders did not stop the ball. Holbrook be able to take it coast to coast and get all the way to the rim. Play over the top, inbounds to Noble. Just turns back over that left shoulder and lays it in. That height advantage, just taking advantage of that there. Quick screen, Dials once again all the way to the lane. Quick two. Just simple screen and roll here. Dials been able to get to the bucket. Lead still at 9. Martin tried to shoot the gap. Tried to get the steal, could not get there. There's Jocelyn Roth in the game for Wolfe County. Picked the shot. I should notice Martin was out of position on defense, had an open shot. Bush comes back in for Roberts. Roth now on Dials. Good defense. Able to get the steal up. Throws it out front to Noble. she cuts back and forth so well from the left side of the lane to the right, able to change hands. The defender, no matter what position they're in, she's making that adjustment and really kind of forcing the action on them. That time, she went from left to right and was able to get back to the right hand, able to draw that foul.
Unofficially, I think she's 3 of 4 from the line tonight.
Yes. That's 3 of 5. Rims out. Ball comes down to by Cox, comes straight back to Noble, drives again. Oh, ball kicked out to Cox, who tries to just flip it back out the bush. A little too hot to handle, though. Out of bounds, back to June Buchanan. Dial screen again. Did not get that one set, though, and that was by number 5, Demetria Gibson. Just checked into the game. Just a little too quick there on that setup. Top of key, Noble. Oh. Thought she had Bush. Bush goes to Martin. Bush takes it back. And a reset back out to Holbrook to Hall. So that shot last year would have probably went up there, like you said. Holbrook trying to get past Gibson here. Great defense. Able to breaks it down off dribble, gets into the lane. Floater is good.
There's that floater again.
Loves that little pull up about 5-6 feet away and just drops it over the top. All on Dials. Double screen this time. Able to get deep. Martin, quick shot, not able to fall. Noble, another rebound.
Looks like the Lady Wolves might be playing for the last shot.
Yeah, looks like Wilson. Coach Wilson's called something here. You got Hall on Martin. He just dribble, weave, push the ball back out. Dial's almost able to force the turnover. Hall able to corral it back. 17 seconds now.
Dials has been all over the floor tonight.
Holbrook now trying to force some action. They're saying she carried the ball. It'll be a turnover with 10 seconds left. Back to June Buchanan. So good opportunity here to cut it back to single digits before we go into the fourth.
Lady Wolves applying some full court pressure here.
Trying to, they said, take a little more time on foot. Holbrook finds Martin for 3, and she drains it. Dials draws 2 defenders. Has Hall and Holbrook both on her. Makes the smart play. Finds Martin and a 3-pointer with just 2 seconds left to go there in the third quarter. We'll take an 11-point lead down to 8 right before the fourth quarter gets going. We're going to take a quick 1-minute break. We'll be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Holbrook Equipment, located just off the Mountain Parkway in Campton, Kentucky, has been your hometown construction and agricultural equipment dealer since 1981. When you're looking for quality, dependable, and efficient equipment, Holbrook is where you can find it. Proud dealers of Kubota, Hyundai, Vermeer, and Lampride equipment, Holbrook prides themselves on matching each customer's unique needs with the equipment that will serve them the best. Come see them today and visit their website at holbrookequipment.com or give them a call at 606-668-7261.
Whether you're starting out or starting over, your next chapter begins here. Enroll now for spring 2026 courses at Hazard Community and Technical College. HCTC meets you where you are with flexible online and in-person classes, short-term programs, and hands-on training for in-demand careers. When you choose HCTC, you're choosing opportunity, support, and a community that believes in you. Call 606-487-3293 to enroll today.
Welcome back here for the fourth quarter action at Rose Gymnasium. The Lady Crusaders, like I said, it's been a tale of each quarter. First quarter was really competitive. Second one was all Lady Wolves. But the third quarter, man, the Lady Crusaders kind of returned the favor, cranked the defense up.
Clawed back into this one.
Yeah, cut that lead down by 5 points, giving themselves a good opportunity here in the fourth. Giles finds Martin in the corner for 3. Not able to get that one drop. Good position there. It looked like they were going to get the rebound to Miller. Not able to pull it in. Get back to Holbrook. Saying that's the second time they've called that on here in the recent last few minutes. Saying when she makes that cut, she's carrying the ball. Saying she's getting her hand under the ball and she's making that cut and bringing it across that way. Holbrook just have to watch that. No, that's what they're watching for. Just
that kind of call can be specific to the crew.
Mm-hmm.
Some crews may let that go.
Dials finds Martin, finds Moore in the corner. That defense steps back up. Good job by Hannah Bush. Knocks the ball loose. Holbrook able to pull it in. Out front the Hall. Forces the pressure. Could not get the layup to drop. Moore to Dials. Dials pushing the offense. Has numbers. Tries to cross up. Noble holds her position. Able to force that shot. Noble takes it all the way out in front of the pack herself. Oh! Pushes the action. Your center just outran everyone down the floor and spin move to the left hand finished. Martin, another 3 off the iron. No, not able to be brought in by Goodson. So Martin hit that 3 there at the end of the third quarter, trying to stay hot, get those shots up. Has missed her last 2. Gibson on Holbrook, brings the ball over to Hall. Man, it looks like may have taken a few steps, didn't call. Hands back out to Hall. Good cut. Knock it off the Cox. Shot is long. Gibson not able to hold on to it, though. Knocks it out of bounds. The ball will stay here with Wolfe County. So it's lead back out to 10. Just over 6 minutes left. Good action on the ball. Finds Cox. Gets a good shot off. Not able to make it. Follows her own shot. Gets the layup.
That's why you follow the shot, Matthew.
You got to always follow. I said, if you're the shooter, you should be knowing better than anyone where that thing's going. Defense there. Oh, yep. Okay. That's the Tyra back in the game, instantly making an impact. Wasn't a turnover, but this disrupting Dials' rhythm there. Ball out of bounds. Just face guarding her. Just trying to keep the ball out of her hands.
Tyra's locked in.
Moore finds Martin in the corner. Tries to drop it down to Miller. Stays with June Buchanan. Kind of run that double back cut. Martin followed by Moore. Gibson gets a shot off and banks it in. Good shot there from the top of the key. Holbrook. Break Gibson down. Gives it to Noble. Outside the three-point line. Whips it down to Cox. Finds Hall. Tyra makes the cut. Able to finally get it back out to Holbrook for 3. And there we go. That's a shot we got so used to seeing Holbrook hit last year. She liked those threes from the corner. So she still has that in her bag if she needs it. Martin able to get past Holbrook. Noble able to out-wrestle Miller there for the rebound. Is pushing the ball herself again. And once again, nobody stops the ball.
Yeah.
Noble just takes it herself. 2 or 3 times tonight, the Lady Wolves have been able to just take that ball from coast to coast and get an easy shot. Now, it's take a full time out here by June Buchanan. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, E Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Welcome back here to Wolfe County as Coach Davis with that quick timeout, full timeout there for the Lady Crusaders, wanting to slow that momentum down. Like I said, it looks like this quarter's kind of started off the same way as the second quarter did. You know, we just talked about how they cut it to 8 points, and you look up and it's 15. No.
Yeah, they jumped out on them quick, playing some great defense. I think you mentioned Tyra a couple times. It seems like Coach Wilson told her to get in there and get on dials and don't let her penetrate or do anything with the ball, because she's kind of been glued to her since she's been in.
Yeah, you see Coach Wilson has kind of understood the game plan there. Dials is your primary ball handler, and he has just constantly subbed in defenders, whether it be Tyra or it was Roberts for a while, or Holbrook or Hall. It's just constantly someone else. Dials, every time Dials looks up, she's got someone fresh legs in front of her. Right now, Tyra's doing an exceptional job. And cutting her off. I said changing her angles. Still able to find Martin. Got a good look from the wing. Didn't get it to drop, but good defensive position there, rebound wise. Able to draw that foul. It's a foul call on Cox. Anderson throw the ball in. Out to Martin. Holbrook all over Martin. I got the dials over, gets offense reset. Tyra just right there with her every step. And they're going to call hands. It's Tyra kind of doing that old defender trick. Every time they flip a hip, you can put a little pressure into it, trying to force her one way or the other to get the call a hand foul on her.
Now, like you said, we got some fresh legs in there on dials again.
Yeah, brought Roberts in now. I said just making it hard for Dials tonight. She's held it really well. So right now, though, it's constant pressure. Finds Martin. Pump fake. Shot from the wind. Drains it. Good shot fake there by Martin, knowing that they're kind of teeing off on her wanting to shoot that shot. Uses it against them. Cuts the lead back to 12 points. Over finds Noble. Martin trying to knock it loose from behind. Cox with good shot there. She's had that shot a couple times tonight. Looks like she's finally got that dialed in. Roberts pressure on Dials. Oversteps out on Martin. Roberts forced Dial. Good cut to the lane, finds cutting Martin. Good pass, good shot. Another 2 points there by me and Martin. Holbrook finds Noble. Can't go back to this set of offense every time. Find Noble top of the key and let her distribute the ball. Make a good decision. Once again, looks like same ref that's been calling that on Holbrook called it on Noble. Like you said, every ref's different. You know, you got to have to adjust. You have to figure out what each one likes to call. I remember there was a crew a couple of years ago in the 14th region, and if you could get a blocking call out of that bunch, you were doing something. It was a charge about 90% of the time. And so you just got to learn who you're playing with.
Yeah.
Moore trying to find Dials. Kicks it to Martin. Miscommunication there. McGee able to get the ball out front. Good finish there.
Yeah.
Makes it the whole way. Absorbs that contact by Dials and able to finish over the top. Dials into the middle lane again. McGee and Martin tied up there. Another jump ball situation. McGee coming in here making a big impact in this fourth quarter. We have another timeout here. Looks this time. I didn't catch that one, Darren. We have a full timeout. for June Buchanan. So we have a quick minute. We'll take a break. We'll be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nest.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Welcome back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. 2:19 left here. The opening game for the Lady Wolves and June Buchanan Lady Crusaders. 14-point lead. So an 8-point lead coming into this quarter, and Wolfe County able to stretch it out 6 more points. And Darren, it's kind of, the story of the game for Wolfe County has been this pressure defense.
Yeah, definitely. They applied the pressure again this quarter, forced a lot of turnovers, and have been finishing at the rim better than they had before, too. It's kind of contributed to them extending this lead out to 14.
We've seen plenty of open shot opportunities tonight, both sides. Some of those shots, you said, hadn't fallen so far tonight. Like I said, you've seen Cox kind of getting her range dialed in, Noble finishing more around the rim. So maybe getting those first game jitters out of the way and starting to get that offense dialed in.
Yeah, first game, team got to kind of feel themselves out, see, like you said, the range, kind of start gelling together, seeing what teammates are doing and knowing what they're doing before they're going to do it.
Mm-hmm. So the Lady Wolves went 9 deep tonight, I believe, so far. And all 7 players for the Lady Crusaders, like I said, have had plenty of minutes in and out. Got Roberts back in the game for Wolfe County. Ball handled by Holbrook. Looks the pressure, going to extend the pressure now. Good job by Noble. Found McGee over the top, able to save that. And getting out the bush, going to reset. Loses handle though. Dials pushing the action again. Gets out in front of Roberts. Able to get the layup off. I said Roberts forced that tough shot. She was not able to finish. Once again, it's one of those fouls as a coach, kind of like, you did make the foul, but she did not get a layup. So I'll take that up. Dial's first free throw. Rims off. Second shot. Hierarchy shot. That does not fall as well. We have an inadvertent horn. Not sure what that was about.
That was me accidentally hitting the buzzer instead of the.
Oh, my bad. I was like, what is going on? Anyway, quick bucket there by Wolfe County. Good offense, able to get to the basket. Gets to 2 quick points, extends the lead out to 16. Good dribble weave. Finds Martin in the corner. Noble closes out, and they do. Gets her with the body. So Noble trying to get a quick closeout on Martin. Not able to get the block. And now Martin to the line for 3. I never heard that noise before there. I was looking around, I was like, nobody else is making this. Acting like they hear it.
I actually didn't hear it either. I didn't know if it made a sound that, I don't know if people heard that out there or not.
Yeah, neither. Matt sure heard it. The foghorn went off.
Martin makes the first.
Second one good as well. It's a pretty shot. She's got great form. Anytime Martin lets go of the ball, I'd want to bet more of it going in than coming out. Oh. Third shot on the way. Be good. So 3 points there. No time off the clock. Holbrook finds McGee. Pushes the ball. Finds Bush. Drives to the hole. Not able to finish. McGee hustles back. Able to get in good position. Not, like I said, didn't get the rebound for sake of it. Did get the ball tied up. Get the possession arrow back to Wolfe County. Ball to Lady Crusaders. Less than 2 now. Roberts with the touch foul. Once again,
To the
hands.
line.
Yeah, once again, hand checks on Dials. And she will go to the line. That's we've bragged on Dial so much tonight. He said one of the only aspects I guess we can criticize her on would be the free throw line tonight so far. Able to force it and get to the free throw line. Just not been able to convert yet.
Not liking the rims at this Rose Gymnasium.
Dial's second shot. Back iron, bounces around and gets it to drop. McGee to Holbrook. Back over to McGee. Trap in the corner and forces the turnover. Job by Martin. Once he hustles back, try to find Martin in the corner. Nobody closes out on her. That is the number one rule. McGee just stands back and waited on it. Martin drops another three. Quick, down to 9 now. Holbrook. Up to Roberts, back to McGee. Pressure really dialed up. Quick three-point attempt there by Wolfe County. That was by Bella Hall. I had not seen her come in the game. Number 2, Bella Hall in the game. Just more, Noble and Cox coming back in, and Hall. Gonna have another timeout here. Full timeout. And we will take it with them. We'll be right back here in 1 minute on Bluegrass Sports Night.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone and give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5520.
33 seconds left here to go in the game. Lead down to 9. Quick push here in the fourth by the Lady Crusaders. Going to leave the ball in the hands of Holbrook. Get the offense set up. No choice now but to start the foul game.
Lady Crusaders got a ways to go. That was just their second team foul.
Very clean fourth quarter, coming back to bottom, actually. Anderson there with a quick foul on Holbrook. Holbrook again. Anderson again. 1 or 2 seconds every time here. They look for a back screen and a run out or something. Try to get some distance in between these girls. Nope, Holbrook inbounds. Is able to break away from Anderson for a second. Hall finds Cox in the corner. Playing keep away for a minute. Martin with a foul on Hall. Every second saying a huge thing for June Buchanan. 6 seconds came off the clock that possession. That was the 14th foul though, Darren. So anything now will be 2 shots for Wolfe County, and there will be the 5th.
There it is.
So Holbrook will go to the line for 2. There's still a 3-possession game here. And even just 1 free throw will push it to a 4-possession for Wolfe County. First shot. Back iron, bounces out.
June Buchanan's coach probably just teaching these girls some game situations that they'll be in.
Oh, yeah, you can't give, 14 seconds left. Every moment on the floor is a learning opportunity. So, Holbrook's back iron, then front iron. Not able to drop it. Martin with the rebound. Looking to push. Finds Dials. Dials finds Miller. Loses control, though. Out of bounds. Back to Wolfe County. 8.2 left in the game. Ball in Holbrook. He's gonna let her dribble it out. So that will wrap this one up. I said game of runs. Like I said, it's been some really good action tonight, back and forth between these two teams. But in the end, it is the Wolfe County Lady Wolves that have come out on top, 45-36 over June Buchanan Lady Crusaders. We're going to take one quick commercial break, and we'll be right back here to break everything down for you on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolfe County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
Welcome back here to Rose Gymnasium as this one has gone final. I said once again, the final score there is Wolfe County Lady Wolves 45, June Buchanan Lady Crusaders 36. Really entertaining ball game. Like I said, went back and forth, high-paced action. Some great players, some great action tonight. Y'all missed some of the best conversations, though. Darren is just a fountain of knowledge here on these breaks. Once again, was talking about this game. Like I said, it was a well-played game, and when you look back at the rosters, you have Bell on the Lady Crusaders, you have Hall for Lady Wolves, and Naomi Noble for Wolfe County are the only three upperclassmen that were played. Everyone else is underclassmen. They're sophomores, freshmen, 8th graders, 7th graders even. And so these two teams are just, tons of youth. These two teams can, have some great games for the next few years. Yep. Plenty of talent on the floor.
Preview of future basketball in the 14th.
Mm-hmm. And, June Buchanan, for a while there, program's been down, but like this young core of girls looks like they're making a big push and a good move right now. Glad to see that program getting back up and rolling good. And Wolfe County, like I said, came in with all those unknowns tonight. Congratulations to Troy Wilson. Coach Wilson gets his first high school win tonight down here on the Rose Gymnasium. And I'm sure it's special for him. His granddaughter plays for the Lady Wolves. She's on the bench there to cheer him on as well. The player of the game, we had to have one there. I don't know if I can get away from Harper Hoper.
Yeah.
I mean, they know her, and just give it to her and they both. I mean, those two girls did it in different ways. Nate was in there fighting the whole time. Showed tons of moves tonight, like you were talking about. Handling the ball, going across the lane, spin moves both directions. Just been able to take over.
She is doing anything that they require of her.
Nate has just done it all. And then, like I said, Holbrook, just completely different role change from last year. Completely different game needed from her as well. And she delivered. I mean, she's whatever you need, Coach, I got you. And she handled the ball. She ran the offense. Got a lot, like I said, able to get the steals. Great defense tonight. Get a lot of those easy buckets. But all well around effort. Good job to Lady Wolves. Able to get the opening win tonight here for Coach Wilson. It looks like they're going to play JV game here after the varsity game. Unfortunately, I've got to go home there. So I said, I'm sure there'll be some great action in that one as well. Just unfortunately, we got to get out of here. But we'd like to thank everyone for tuning in tonight with Bluegrass Sports Nation. We should have 2 or 3 more games on for tomorrow night. Had a meeting today. I didn't get to actually post the pregame thing I usually do. But tomorrow we'll get those up so you guys know what's coming. You got any closing words, Mr. Back?
Nope, great game to knock the rust off. Congratulations, Coach Wilson, 1-0, and he's undefeated, and expecting many more wins for him in this gym. Hope I'm here to see him.
Yeah, so Darren said, go ahead and retire. You're undefeated. Go ahead and get it out. No, but thank you guys, like I said, once again for tuning in, and we'll see you all back tomorrow night here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.